Today's dish is all presented by Stone Academy. So it turns out men really do have a better sense of direction than women. Well,
Says who?
Not me. Okay, this is according to a new study. It's all from UC Santa Barbara. Men navigate more efficiently than women do. So the study also found that men and women tend to have very different navigation styles. Tell us more.
I think so. Men tend to take shortcuts. Women rely on the roads they are familiar with. Go with the way you know. Why are you going to take a shortcut? You might run into detours.
Yeah.
Play it safe.
I go with the Waze I know. I only follow Waze. That's like the
whatever Waze tells me to do, that's the way I go. Waze is never wrong.
I think it's more about the older generations, like mom or dad. They won't be in the
over
car.
Directions.
Or I think guys are synonymous for
not wanting to ask for
right.
directions.
And then they go to a gas station and they're stubborn, and then it's 3 hours later, and you're like,
when was the last time
that's
someone actually got out of the car to ask for directions at a gas
That's
station?
true.
That's
Yeah,
like
that's
decades ago.
probably been a few years, I
Yeah.
guess. Or imagine
Times
sitting
are
there
changing.
with one of those big
An
maps.
atlas?
Yeah, I know. Geez. Times have changed, I guess. All right, so you guys can debate that one at home. But how about this one? There's a bit of a debate on this. The legend of the Loch Ness Monster. You could be surprised to hear that some scientists are actually trying to rediscover
There's
Nessie.
an active search going on. It's true. A team plans to head to the lake next month to do DNA tests on the water. Now, there's a picture taken of the Loch Ness Lake in Scotland. The dark shadow, long believed to be the infamous monster.
What was that photo taken in 1936?
I know.
A little
I feel like I've
grainy
seen that
there.
before.
Yeah, a time or two. The lead scientist of the study admits he doesn't actually believe in Nessie, but he says the study is a good opportunity to take an adventure and talk about science. Plus, he adds he thinks it's kind of cool. Maybe they'll see Bigfoot there or a Martian.
If not the Loch Ness monster, maybe Bigfoot.
You never know. One of the two.
All right, so this is a real-life Homeward Bound story. A dog who disappeared for a year suddenly had plenty of strangers helping him get home.
By the way, that movie is full of sobbing. Homeward Bound, such
classic.
a touching classic film. 7-year-old Jake was found in Pennsylvania, but it turns out he's actually from Arizona. That's a ways away, 10 states away to be in. So his family couldn't pick him up, so strangers began to help one at a time. So 20 strangers drove more than 2,000 miles over 4 days, all the way back to Phoenix. So they did a bit of a
all right, we're kind of, how did the dog get to Pennsylvania from Arizona? That's what I need to know.
I don't know.
Right. That's a big part of the story. We have to do some additional research.
All right. Well, why are you looking at me? I'm not the producer here. I'm just telling you what I know, right?
Don't you want to know how the dog got there?
Well, maybe our viewers at home can tell us. You go Google it or go on Twitter. You be the journalist today.
All right. Some seals are back swimming in the ocean thanks to the people at Mystic Aquarium's Animal Rescue Clinic.
These guys are so awesome right here. Gray seals, they were being treated.
Oh, it looks like a bunny.
Oh,
How
so cute. They were rescued in Maine this past winter, but Plum, that kind of looks like our buddy Chef Plum, and Ibiza are back home now after they were released in Charleston, Rhode Island yesterday, both swimming and flopping into the ocean very happily. How cute is that, huh?
Adorable. All right, we never want to be late for any appointments, right? You like to get there on time?
We try at least, yeah.
Yeah, well, one man in Illinois really didn't want to miss his haircut. Take a look at this video.
Oh, okay. He had to get the fade there, I guess. He accidentally crashed his car into the deli next door in the next to the hair salon. But he kept his appointment, walking straight in from the crash scene to the hair salon, and the owner says he acted like nothing ever happened and he just wanted a normal haircut. And he told the barber he just left the car there because, well, he didn't want to miss his appointment.
Well, there you have it.
Makes total sense, right? Very reasonable.
Right. Well, you can never have enough pizza. I know you are anxiously awaiting the truck outside.
Yeah.
Some pizza makers in Naples, Italy, put it to the test. They set a new world's record yesterday for the longest fried pizza.
Huh. It's more than 23 feet long here. 100 pizza makers. They were all decked out to achieve the title, which took a couple hours, and while the pizza was made up of 183 pounds of flour, 110 pounds of mozzarella, that's great for your cholesterol, 33 pounds of ricotta, and 15 pounds of tomato sauce, as well as some basil leaves and
Now, how did they
pepper.
fry that? Do they do it in pieces? It's so interesting.
Again, something our viewers at home can research and find
Oh, there it
out.
is. It's a giant fryer.
Giant fryer. Wow, that thing is... Oof.